Today we'll see a new topic, linked list. Okay, so what is linked list? Linked list is a data structure which is a collection of 0 or more nodes where each node has some information, right? It is a collection of 0 or more nodes. What do you mean by node? Node is just nothing but a collection of information and link which holds the address of the next node. So as I said, node will have some information. It will have information, that is data, and the address of the next node. So how to represent a linked list? A linked list is represented as node will contain information plus link, and graphical representation will be given as this. The entire structure is called node. The first part of the node is called info, and second part of the node is called link, which will be the address of the next node. Now, node consists of two fields. As I said, first field is info. This field is used to store the actual data or information which is to be manipulated. Link will contains the address of the next node. So it will maintain the adjacency between the node. Okay. Now next we'll see the types of linked list. There are 4 different types of linked list: singly linked list, doubly linked list, circular singly linked list, and circular doubly linked list. Implementation of linked list. See, in simple manner structure, we take a node as a structure. A structure will contain 2 data, 2 information. One is data and another pointer to a next node. So this pointer to a next node is declared as one more structure variable under struct node. Okay, so here I'll take an example of linked list. Now this is one node. This node contains data 10 and x will be a pointer, or it will contains the address of the next node, right? So I need one variable to represent that first node, that will be called as a start, or I can call it as a first. And p is a temporary node which will point to first node initially. If it is there are more number of node, then it will point to next node, right? So if I want to add one more node, say for example 20, so first I need to create a node, right? So I'll name it as temporary, and p should point to next star temp, right? The address of this node should point to this temporary node, and by this action p will point to this node. Now it will hold a data 20. This is how we can create a simple node. Next we'll see the next topic, advantages of linked list and disadvantages of linked list. Advantages of linked list is it is a dynamic data structure. What do you mean by dynamic? Dynamic means we can change the size of the linked list. It is not fixed. We can delete the contents, we can add any contents. Efficient memory utilization. Here memory is not wasted. Whenever we need more number of data, then only we go for creating a node, right? Easy insertion and deletion operations than any other data structure. What are the disadvantages? More memory. Yes, here data and address must be stored for each node or for each information. So here the more memory is required to store single data information with data and address. Random access is time consuming. For example, I have first node with a value 10 and in between there are 100 nodes and last node is 100. Now if I want to search for node 66, I need to traverse from the beginning of the node till 65th node, then I can get a 66th node. So here random access is time consuming. Right? Now operations on singly linked list. We'll go for in detail for the singly linked list. First, insert a node into the list at the front end. Right? A front end is nothing but just the first node. Step 1. Obtain the free node from the availability list and identify the node with variable temp using statement. What do you mean by free node? Free node, for creating free node, I'll call get node function. What do you mean by get node? Get node will create a free node which doesn't have data, but there are two fields. One is for data and one is for address. So I'll assign this free node to temp. Second, for example, I need to insert item 50. Now copy that 50 to the info field of temporary node. That is by using info of temp is equal to item. Step 3. Now attach pointer first to the link field temp using this statement. Right? So pointer should be attached to the link field of the temp. Now node temp has been inserted and observe from the figure that temp is the first node and return temp. Right? So we'll see. Here algorithm insert front temp get free node. Item will be added to the information field of the temp and then the link field of the temp is pointed to the first and return temp. Right? So first will be is a variable which will hold the one temporary node. The function insert front returns the temp which is the address of the first node in that function. A simple C function which is used to insert the item at the front end. Here take a free node. Item is added to info field of temp and link of the temp is pointed to first. Right? That I can show like this. 50 is added. It was temporary node, first node, and first will point to here. Right? Next.